I didn't. It happens when I was little, and my kind of like my cousins and my brother, they were older. I was the smallest one, and I couldn't help. We had a hotel on the lake on northern Italy, and I was too small to work with the waiter, and so they say, oh, you have to go in the kitchen, and that was it. And then, so I was in the kitchen for the age of 7, 8, like that. I would be in the kitchen because everybody was working on Saturday and Sunday, and so either I stay with my grandparents, or either if I want to stay with everybody, which I wanted to stay with my brothers and everybody, so I had to stay there, and I'd be in the kitchen, and that was it. And then I pretty soon decided, yeah, I want to be a chef.
Could you describe a memorable experience that you have as a young chef?
Oh, I had fantastic experience, and I had terrible experience. Yeah, which is, is typical. Somewhere you get treated really well, you get treated like a person, and you grow as well with that. Somewhere you get just used and trashed, and after Paris, I thought I didn't want to be a chef anymore. I thought, after 3 years in Paris, I thought maybe this is not what I really want to do. But it was very bad. It was very, very bad. We got abused every day and for nothing. And I don't know. Something that I don't want to do in my business. That's what it was. I always thought that if the pinnacle of my career would be to become like that, then I don't want to be like that. So I maybe have to do something else. But then, I remember going home and saying this to my grandmother, and she says the most simple thing. No, you can be the chef that you want to be. You don't have to be like that. But if you're good, you're going to become better than them. And she was right. Cooking world is incredible because you know a lot, and then suddenly around the corner there is something that is new and something that you can learn. And then when you learn a lot about Italian cuisine, you still have got to learn a lot about every other cuisine. So it's an enormous. So to be passionate about that's for sure, and to be a bit stubborn as well and don't give up. If you have a bad experience, don't give up, because try to use it and make you stronger. That's the main thing. What doesn't kill you make you stronger, and that's what you have to do. And I think it's quite important. Remember, if you have an idea and a lot of people says then it's not good, then maybe that's what you have to do. It's the same. It's pappardelle with broad beans, which I think is the only dish that I invented in my life.
How often?
Every time we go to eat in the Cypriot restaurant, it's always like with the staff, and we always go up to some taverna, and so you don't choose the food arrives, which I love that. And the idea of a menu, reading, choosing, that's a pain in the neck. MasterChef.
In MasterChef.
Oh my
That
God.
you have.
There is so many. There is so many. I mean, you know, in Italy I got three judges. So it's me, and then there is this guy called Antonino Cannavacciuolo, which is a guy that is 2 meter 20 for 160 kilos, just an enormous guy. And then there is these other guys, then he's just a tiny little, it's called Bruno Barbieri. He had 7 Michelin stars in his career, and he's a tiny little like, bullets, you know. And I'm in the middle of these two. So the thing is that like we have a very good working relationship between the whole team, and the team is very big. And every day we try to make it a bit fun, you know. That's the main thing. And people prepare stuff, especially when we do the selection at the start, when we see the first 150. There's some moments that are incredible. Some people just, you know, some people do things that you think, okay, you go and taste it without I'm going to taste it. Once upon a time, the people will bring things from their home and cook something in the front of us in 10 minutes. And then we decide there if we like it or not. But then we also used to get food poison all the time. So we decided, now you come, there is a shop, you shop and you cook. More Londoner than Italian. British is a big word. Because now I have been more in England than... Because I haven't worked in Italy for 30 years, you know. So I worked there when I was 20. Yeah. When I was 20 was the last year. Then at 21 I went to Switzerland, and then I never come back. I love this idea of London, of all these people coming together in a place and bringing in the best of what they have and mixing it up and see what comes out. I thought that was such an inspiration for me when I started my career, and this idea that, you know, is meritocracy. So you're good, you get on. Not good, you're out. That's it. It doesn't matter who you are. So I feel more British in that way. Thank you to you.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
It was really a great pleasure to meet you.